Welcome to session 5 of your Google course, Google Classroom Part 2. This video will talk to you about assignments. Assignments are really the core of Google Classroom. It's a learning management system, and so you are managing students' learning, and how do you see if they're learning? By giving them assignments. Assignment features. You create an assignment in the class stream. What is really great is you can save a draft of the assignment. So if you're in the middle of working on one and you're not done, you can save it as a draft. And you also can finish an assignment and decide to assign it at a later date. So you can do your work over the weekend but have things scheduled to be assigned Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you can even pick time, which is really, 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 really great. So that is also scheduling it to post at a later date. You can grade and return work to your students and also give them feedback on their work if there's something they need to change to receive a better grade or even just complete the assignment. Creating and setting assignment is simple. You can post to the whole class, or just say you're a science teacher and you teach 3 sections of 7th grade science and you have 3 different classes set up. You can post an assignment to all 3 of your classes. You can also post an assignment to individual students. So for differentiation, if you have 2 students who are doing one assignment and 5 students who are working on another, you can post that assignment to just the kids that you want. Now, you can only do that within one class. So if you have 3 classes, you would have to go in and post the assignment to the individual students inside the individual classes. You can add a due date or time so the kids know, and you can even say that you won't accept assignments if they're not turned in by the due date. You can add a topic to your assignment, which is basically like a category, which makes it easy to organize and easy for your students to navigate through Google Classroom. You can add materials, like I said, videos, links, documents, anything that you need for your students to complete their assignments. And once your assignment is done, you can edit it or delete it. So you're not stuck once you post the assignment. Grading and feedback. There is a student work page that allows you to see all of the students' work. You can comment on their work and they can comment back to you. You can import grades from Google Forms quizzes, and you can also export all the grades to a Google Sheet. Now, there is an integration with other grading programs, like if you use Infinite Campus, but like I said, you can export your grades to a Google Sheet, which is like an Excel spreadsheet. So if it's something that can be uploaded into your grading system, you can do that. As I have stated a couple times before, differentiation can be achieved with Google Classroom. You can assign work to the whole class, small groups, or individuals. Assignments are only seen by a student that it is assigned to. You will see all the different assignments in your stream, but they only appear in the kids' streams that it is assigned to. This is great for ELLs, special needs kids, gifted students, and it's a great way to differentiate, and the kids don't even know that it's happening, and they don't know that they possibly have a different assignment from someone else. A student view. I highly recommend adding yourself as a student in your class using an alternative email address. I use my personal Gmail address as my student view because the assignment view is slightly different for students than for the teacher. For the students, they have to click on the name of the assignment or open to view the assigned documents. Whereas in the teacher view, you see all of the assigned documents. And this can be confusing for the students when you're wanting them to turn things in. It helps students familiarize them with the utilization of the assignments if you have the ability to project Google Classroom in your classroom so you can show the students how to use it. And if you have the student view, they have the same view that you do. For example, here is my Richardson Technology course. It's my first graders. Yes, I use Google Classroom with first grade all the way up to 8th grade. Here is the assignment as I see it as a teacher. They appear in the stream. The assignment is called All About Me. I created a Google slide presentation and assigned it to them. Another feature is you can create a document and have each student get a copy of that document, and your original stays the same, which is great. I can see how many students are done and how many students are not done. If I click here, here's where I can edit, delete it, reorder it, copy the link, which I very rarely use. And in the assignment, if you click on it, that's how I see the grade view. So here's all the students that have turned it in. And then I can see below the students who are not done, including my student. Over here on the side, I can see their actual projects. So I can open up Aisher's All About Me project and see how he did right from Google Classroom. I don't have to go into Drive. You can assign grades. So I can say this is going to be worth 10 points. Or you could leave it ungraded. Let me show you the student view so you see the difference. Here I am with my personal Gmail, my student view. Notice the kids do not see how many people have done and not done. And notice the assignment document isn't out here. And this is where kids get confused because in the teacher view, if I show them this, they're expecting to see the document that they're supposed to work in for them. But student view, they have to click on the name of the assignment or open, and then it will show them the document that was assigned to them. Now, if you don't assign a document to them, they don't have to click on it and see this, but this is where they have to go to turn in the assignment. So it says I'm not done, and when I am done, I can click turn in, and it's saying, are you sure you want to turn in your work? And when you turn in the work, the student does see done. Now, once a student turns in a work, it will not let them edit it. So if they have more work to do, you need to teach them, they can simply click unsubmit. The assignment is unsubmitted, and they can continue to work in it and then turn it again when they want to. Also, here is where students can comment if they have a question to you, and you can comment back. Students can also add a document, turn in a document from their Google Drive, a link, or a file from anywhere else. Or you can even have students go in and create a document, a slide, a sheet, or a drawing right from within the assignments. So it's super, super convenient. Another feature that I find super helpful is reusing posts. If you've created a post in another class, you can reuse it in any of the other classes you've created. And that goes for announcements, assignments, or questions. So it allows you to post it again to a different class. It makes copies of everything you've attached to the assignment. It allows you to add new attachments or delete the old attachments and modify the post in any way. But it's very helpful because if you've got an assignment you want to use again in another class, next year, next semester, you don't have to start from scratch. And we all know time is precious when you're a teacher. We never, ever, ever have enough time. So your assignment for this session is to go to your Google Classroom, Please make sure you watch all the video tutorials that are listed so you know how to do all the different parts for creating an assignment. Include resources in the assignment, a link, and I want you to create a Google Doc that you would assign to each student and use the Make a Copy for the Student feature. If you have any questions, feel free to email me.